Welcome to Ask a Member, a program of the Adrian Area Chamber of Commerce. I'm Ann Hughes, president of the Chamber, and it's my pleasure today to welcome Cheryl Perry, who is the owner of the Altogether Bride. Welcome, Cheryl.
Well, thank you for having me. It's a pleasure to be here.
And we can probably do a 2-for-1 and also say that
yes.
you're located right next door to Perry's Tuxedos. Plus,
Yes.
Perry's your husband, so you can do all your wedding and prom shopping and concierge and all of those things between the two of your businesses.
Oh yes, and it's nice to be together actually after 45 years.
That's pretty good.
Still being able to do business together, and I didn't know what I wanted to do, and he says, well, you know, I'm looking for somebody to work with in the bridal business, and so it just all seemed to fall into place.
Okay, so Dave did wedding dresses before?
No, he's been doing tuxedos for over 23 years.
Okay, but he wanted somebody to do wedding dresses.
I had a break due to an illness and decided wanted to venture something new, and I had done some things with shopping and makeup and clothing personality and body proportion and all that, and it just has been very helpful in this area.
Oh, sure.
Always wanting to make somebody feel better about themselves, so that's why we called it the Altogether Bride.
Okay, that's very good. And I noticed too, in Selene, right next to the bakery.
Yes, that's our son.
That's your son. Okay,
Yes,
there's the tuxedo shop there, and I saw one of the gowns in the window the other day when we stopped.
He promotes his mom.
Okay, that's good. Let's keep it in the family. So,
right.
You know, and we were talking before we started. You know, I told you that I love watching "Say Yes to the Dress" on television. Is that, how realistic is something like that?
It is very realistic. But I don't have $10,000, $15,000 dresses, okay?
But do girls really come in with their mother and their sister and their best friend?
And sometimes babies and little ones and things like that too. I have a toy center where people can have their kids play.
Okay.
But they do come in, and if there is a problem, I would say with the bride feeling overwhelmed, I do spend time with her alone, and then I show the people the dress, you know, after she's put it on. But I try to remind her that this is her day,
This is hers.
and that if she needs to come back by herself, no decision needs to be made on behalf of what they are saying at that time. And I've had them come back and feel better about it, because it is overwhelming. It's her dress. It's her dress.
Do people really get that adamant about their opinion of the dress that she's going to wear?
At times.
And vocal?
Yes, but
Oh.
most of the time it's a very happy time, and those are rare, and I think they get it off of TV.
Probably
Maybe
do. They probably get the attitude.
We want to show them that we can be one better than the show. I don't know. I don't know.
This is, I'm sure by now people have noticed this. This is an absolutely gorgeous dress. And one thing I've noticed on Say Yes to the Dress is that most of the mothers want their daughters to look like a princess.
Yes.
And when my son and daughter-in-law got married, I wanted her, you know, in the Cinderella ball gown. And most of the girls say, no, thank you. But this is absolutely gorgeous.
And there is a trend kind of coming back now that there's lots of layers, and the fullness it depends on a person's personality. And if someone has a proportion that does not be conducive to a nice straight dress, that these dresses can make someone look so nice and make them feel good about themselves.
Yeah, well, it is,
and
it is
any
beautiful.
size could wear this dress.
What's the most popular style right now in wedding dresses?
I would say fit and flare. Those are the ones that kind of fit kind of close, and then they do flare out at the bottom.
Okay.
But there's so many. The charmeuse material, which is very soft, is very popular. Metallic trim is popular. Feathers tried to be popular. They are for that gal that likes to be noticed when she walks into the room. But they're, you know, we have all kinds over there, and I wouldn't say in any one week that we have a rush for any certain type. And as I look at my new catalogs with the new season coming about us, they are even bringing back color in the bridal gowns, where that kind of phased out for a while.
What kind of color?
Well, some of our dresses, just to say, like if you had a belt, could come in 60 different colors. The belt could come in 60 different colors. Wow. And then the bridesmaids' dresses could match that belt. And so it's very variable on it. There are the ones that just, no veil is kind of, they say, oh no, I don't want a veil. Yesterday someone came in and wanted a double veil, so it's just up to personalities, and we just have it all for them, so I'm not going to go any trendy, anything.
Yeah. So tell me, and I know a couple of years ago I saw the dress in your window. It was the what Kate wore when she and William were married. Did a lot of people buy that?
No, they didn't. It was probably not the best investment that I ever made, but I enjoyed having it there, and people came, but they bought something else. But so it brought business, but they didn't buy that dress. So it was okay. It was okay. Yeah.
So can people come in and buy right off the rack, or does everything have to be ordered?
They can buy off the rack. They can, one company, I can get a dress for them within a week. Other companies, it's maybe 10 to 12 weeks. If they have it in stock, I can get it within a week or two. It's variable on that, but we have people that come in and say, I'm going to get married in 3 weeks, what do you have? So
you can sell them the floor models.
Yes, or we can call a company and say, what, they like this dress, do you have it in this size? And if they say yes, then we can send it to them.
Are extensive alterations the norm?
No, we have, different companies have different size charts, but we try to take care of the concerned area first, so there may have to be an alteration somewhere else. So I would say not a lot of alterations have to be made. Usually the bustling or they can order a dress that is the correct length for not a very big fee.
For a small fee?
Yeah, not really so big, because when you would have somebody else do it, it would cost much more.
Now, so we've got the bride. You've got the bride covered, and I know you've got some other things to show us too. But do you have like mother of the bride dresses?
Oh, I have mother of the bride. I have mother of the grandma, and we do not have any matronly mothers or grandmas at our shop.
Very good.
That is, and we have jackets because they like their arms covered up, and we have the infant wear.
That is just gorgeous.
And I do have to show the back. I don't know if that's
sure.
But
beautiful.
I would say that would be great for lots of occasions, even little pageants that they have. But that is fun. So we go from infant up to size 32 in women's. So that's quite a variable in that area, and that makes it fun. We feel like we're one-stop shop, and with my husband next door, our colors for the bridesmaids, they just go over and say, this is what we've chosen, and he shows them what they can do. And so that's the neat part of working together.
It's got to be a cool way to spend your day, because you're making these people happy.
Yes, that was it. I used to be a nurse, and then my makeup and image business came from sitting with patients at night that didn't feel well about themselves, feel good about themselves. And so out of that came the bridal business, and it's been a great step. You never know where you're going to end up.
That's true. Well, it's been a good progression for you, and you've certainly created a wonderful business.
And we enjoy people saying, we like going by your store and seeing your windows.
And you change your windows so often. For people who don't know, you're in downtown Adrian on the corner of Washburn and Main, 209 North Main Street. And you've got wonderful windows for both of your businesses, and I'm amazed because I stop and look every time I walk by, and it's usually been changed every few days.
Well, we try to do it on Mondays. Yesterday was pretty busy after the holiday, so I threw in 2 new dresses. We're going to finish it today.
Yeah, it's but just the window displays, and
well, when you got pretty things, it's not hard to have a pretty window.
Oh, yeah, it is. And you've got a couple more things here before we
have
wrap
veils
up.
And veils. are still in, but there are girls that prefer not to have the veils. They may have an asymmetrical headpiece. This is a regular tiara, but asymmetrical hair pieces are very popular now. And so we have lots of accessories and lots of companies that we can get things from, and we really like adding those touches to make that all together the bride's look, and carry it on through for the bridesmaids. Many of our bridesmaids are different sizes, and the brides now are picking a color and letting the girls pick out dresses that flatter their figures.
I've seen that.
And,
I like that.
And dresses that can be worn again. There was a while where maybe a dress looked like Bo Peep, little Bo Peep or something, you know, and you're not going to wear that dress the second time.
Yeah.
But we do try to have dresses like that that are cost efficient.
Right. Yeah. I've never seen any little Bo Peep dresses in your window, Cheryl.
No, thank you. No, there won't be any either.
If somebody has they can stop in and see you at 209 North Main, what number can they call you at?
Our phone number is 517-266-2255, and we're open from 12 to 6 Monday through Friday, and Saturday from 10 to 2. And we do take appointments. I make sure that we're well staffed when I take an appointment. Otherwise, walk-ins are welcome. And that's pretty much our business, are the walk-ins and referrals for sure.
Very good. Well, beautiful store. I encourage everyone to stop in and see you.
Yes, thank you. And my husband, too.
Yes.
He has a bride in his window, so the girls come in there first.
Okay. Good marketing. Good marketing. Okay, thanks, Cheryl.
Thank you. I dropped my
You're
there.
right.
Thank you very much.